my name's Heather.
And I'm Lauren.
And we're physios at Response Physio, and our health topic this month is women's health.
Today we're going to be looking at menopause and pregnancy, looking at some exercises. With pregnancy, if you're fit, well and active, we are wanting to maintain that, keeping our flexibility and range of movement, as well as building on our strength.
And then we're also going to be looking at exercises for time around the menopause. During this time, we have lower levels of estrogen, which normally does some really good things to keep our body strong. And so we need to make sure we're incorporating some resistance exercises into this time. And we'll go through some different options today. If you're completely new to exercise, we'll do some early stages. But if you're used to lifting weights, we've got some expertise from Michael at the Fitness Collective, who's going to give us some advice on technique as well.
So you can always start with like a kettlebell deadlift to get the right technique. And then once you can lift a good amount of weight, preferably around 25 to 30 kg, then you can go onto a barbell. If you have a training bar, they're 15 kg, so you can use them earlier. You do want to use some bumper plates to start with so it is raised slightly. If lower back or mobility is an issue to get down, then you can raise the weight up on some blocks, or you can put some plates on the floor. So then the height of the floor is basically increased. So then you have less range of motion, just so we can start working through that right technique. But what we always want to make sure is that bar is nice and close in contact with the shins. As soon as you start holding something out in front, that's when the back's going to have a slight pull. We want to get as close to the anatomically correct position as possible. So we want the bar nice and close to your shins. Try not to allow the weight to shift forward. So that's where I'll end up rolling the bar by the shins pushing forward. So to get down into the right position, you need to push your hips back, keeping the knees back slightly until those shoulders are directly above the bar. Then bend your knees, keeping your back straight. Think about creating tension in the bar. So I'm going to try and open the bar and then create that tension before I push the floor away to stand up. So reset in, create that tension, hip height is higher than knee height, shoulders directly on top of the bar, push through your feet to push the floor away to stand up in that deadlift. So if we go for a few reps, we find that start position to begin with. So you want to go feet hip width apart, because we don't need space to go down. Perfect, just approach that bar a little bit more, so roll it backwards slightly. Good, and now what I want you to do is push your hips back. Perfect. Now just bend at the knees until you reach the bar. So what you want to do here before we go is you want to sit down and just draw those shoulders back slightly a bit more. So now you're directly on top of the bar. Now just focus on pushing your feet down and squeezing your glutes when you go past your knees to finish the rep. Perfect. And then just reset. Make sure that bar's nice and close. Good. Go for a few more. When you're at the bottom of the rep, you want to breathe into your core in a 360 manner. So breathe in and brace, then push the floor out, and breathe out when you get back to the top. And reset. Nice. Perfect. Should hopefully be feeling your hamstrings and your glutes doing the majority of the work. A little bit of quads, but mainly hamstrings and glutes. If you start to feel your lower back, that's where you might want to then raise the height or regress to the kettlebell.
The exercises we've gone through today are really quite general for pregnancy and menopause, but if you're having any problems with pain or injury, or you want help with athletic performance, then you can book with any of our physios online or call the number on the screen.
And if you've got any questions or queries about anything that we've been through today, you can also ring and contact us to get in touch with one of the physios. Please follow us on all of our social media pages and like and subscribe.
Thanks.
Thank you.